Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English Grade 8 video lecture series. I'm your instructor Zia Hamid. I hope students that you are doing great. Today we are going to talk about oral competency. Yes, oral communication, and we are going to cover this SLO where you have to be very much responsive and you have to do collaboration with your fellows and participate in the lecture. Since this is about oral communication, we need to improve our speaking skills here. Now students, let's go through our students learning outcome and see that what activity we are going to cover today. So our SLO says, speak confidently and fluently in a wide range of contexts to fulfill different purposes. Now, dear students, you know that we use words for different purposes. Now, what do you think? Why do you use your words and communicate with others? Now, this time we are going to understand it, speak confidently, and describe any scene or image or picture in front of us. This is our vertical linkage, dear students. Now, think about it. Imagine you're telling a friend about your favorite hobby or your favorite activity. Now, describe it in detail, explaining what you like most about it and why. Now, students, you have to make pairs and share with your partner or your fellow about your favorite activity. You have to use English language only. Try to avoid using your native language, your national language, and speak in the English language completely. Now, you can talk about all different hobbies and activities that you like doing the most. For example, you could talk about your favorite sport, a unique talent that you have or you possess, a creative hobby like drawing or writing, a favorite pastime like reading or writing a diary entry or any kind of activity that you do. Now, describe the activity, introduce it, tell more information about it, like how do you do it, how much time do you give to the hobby, and how often do you do it. Now, this is your brainstorming session. Students, I'll wait for some time for you to complete this activity to get the lesson started. That's a very good effort. So, dear learners, now let's talk about all the different purposes of speaking. Why do we speak? Yes, there are many reasons for that. Let's go through them one by one. We speak, we communicate to share ideas. It means we talk about what we know. We also speak to give directions, telling people what to do, where to go, where a place is located, instructions, guidelines, telling and sharing our knowledge of something that we know. So we give directions, guidelines, we share information, etc. Now, can you think of any other purpose? Let's talk about the next one. We speak to convince others, making people believe your ideas. And when we are sharing our ideas, we share it with reference, with evidence and proper logic, so that we can convince others to believe in the same thing that we believe in or do something that we think is right or actually we also do ourselves. Another thing that why we speak is we speak to talk with our friends, having fun and connecting with your friends and different people, right? So now, we also speak for explaining our feelings, our emotions, and our different feelings. So sharing how you feel, what you feel about something what emotional state you are in, you can also use the speaking ability to share these feelings. We also speak for working together when we need to communicate with others at work or in your class, at your school or college. We speak to persuade people, making others do something. And we share stories. We tell interesting anecdotes, stories from our life experiences and our observations. And now all these purposes are we do it all the time without knowing that we are actually communicating. We are in the process of communication. So students, there are other purposes. You connect with your family, you share your ideas, you actually tell stories, etc. Now, let's talk about today's activity. In the book, you can find the oral communication activity related to the main lesson and SLO. I'll show you a picture that you can see in the book. Look at the picture and understand the hidden message in it. Discuss and share your thoughts and ideas with class in groups. So, what purpose are we speaking for? We are speaking for sharing our thoughts, our ideas, and understanding. Here is the picture. Now, students, you know that the main lesson is about overpopulation, which is affecting our Mother Earth, our planet that we are living on. So, here is a comic-like picture in front of you, and this person is actually bathing the planet Earth. It's a very interesting picture that you can talk about. Now, work in pairs and talk about this picture. Share your ideas that why this person is cleaning the earth. Read the dialogues that are written on it. Can you come up with your own dialogues? So, share your ideas as much as you can to fulfill the purpose of oral communication for this lecture. Students, in order to speak, we should know some words and we should speak from our vocabulary. So in this case, we have all these different words that you can use in your discussion while describing the picture. We have words like oily, which means covered in oil. Polluted means contaminated with harmful substances. When natural things are having dirt, pollution, trash or garbage, then that would be contaminated. It is mixed and the thing is not pure or natural anymore. We have a word overcrowded. Overcrowded means containing more people or things than can be comfortably accommodated. And mess means a dirty, untidy state. So you can also use words like water pollution, waste pollution, and all the harmful activities that humans do that are leaving the earth in a very untidy and bad condition. Now, here you can see the prompt. Look at you. You are an oily, polluted, overcrowded mess. What are we going to do with you? And the earth's dialogue is like, this is my fault. So what do you understand by this dialogue between this human being and the planet, the Mother Earth? So think about it, share your ideas and discuss about it in your class. So this is how we will fulfill the purpose of speaking confidently. Speak in the English language only, be confident. You can take your time to think, but you have to complete your task and also hear the other person speaking as well. So you have to collaborate and start doing this activity. Very good. So students, I hope that you have done a great job in describing the image and sharing your ideas. Now, here is a simulation link that you can watch and it can be played for you for better understanding and additional information. Now, let's see what we are supposed to do in our homework. So we have to practice our speaking in the English language. We have to be confident and have a very good flow in our speech. So for the homework, you have to choose a topic that interests you, such as a hobby, a current event, or a personal experience. First, you will make an outline. Create a brief outline of your speech, including an introduction, body, and conclusion. For example, if you're talking about your uh, favorite activity, your idea of cleaning the planet Earth, your contribution as an individual in cleaning the environment, you can talk about different ideas, and then you will practice delivering your speech aloud several times to improve your fluency and confidence. Yes, students, your practice is the key. Now, by practicing, you can make it a very perfect speech, and in the next day or in the next oral communication class, you can present your speech about your favorite hobby, which you have practiced many times. So, and I hope that you will do this in the best way and repeat it so many times so that you can actually perform it well in the class. This is all about today's video lesson of oral communication. Most of the job is depending upon you, that how well do you perform in the oral communication. We have this presentation and a lesson plan as a resource for your understanding, and the basic prompt of the main lesson is very much important. So talk about it, use words related to pollution, contamination of the planet Earth, human activities that are damaging our planet Earth, and you can share your ideas that how we can make our home, planet Earth, a better place for others and for everyone. Thank you, students. I hope that you have understood the learning outcome quite well. Now do the activity and practice your speaking skills. I'll see you in the next video lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz.